Taurus. Let's see what's going to come out here for Taurus. Let's get it. First card that's coming out here for you says there's a drama queen. There's somebody that's a drama queen in your aura field. Okay. But it also tells you not to be so dramatic because things are not what they may appear to be, or it may not be as bad as it seems. Okay. It says careful not to overreact to certain situations. You know, your emotions may be running real high. You know what I mean? Your emotions may be running high. You may say something, may do something that you may later on regret. Okay. You turn it to the ice queen, ready to cut somebody. Okay. So whether it's you overreacting, or if there's someone in your around you that just overreacts, you're like, goodness gracious, like it's okay, calm down. But we're going to see, because we're going to go ahead and clarify that a little bit later. But that's the first card that's coming out. So emotions running high, maybe feeling irritable, maybe feeling a little moody, and then you know what happens with that? It's just snappy, right? Feeling a little snappy. Let's get one more for this deck. This is for Taurus. Next card here literally says the technician. You got a very attractive man or woman in your energy. Ooh. Here it says, with some good planning tactics, you could easily work out and make corrections for success. And I think we talked about this yesterday, right? How there's going to be adjustments made. You're going to be tweaking things. You're going to be readjusting, okay, in order to make something right. That could be with relationships, right? It can have something to do with your business, your personality, how you see life. Okay, so your perspective starts to change. But now I also feel like there's some opportunities coming in here for you. So when you start making these adjustments, okay, you got this whole risky thing where you kind of like, I'm just going to go out there and do it. I know I'm used to my like this known path that I've been on. But I feel like there's going to be something where you may consider to be a risk. You know, dating a certain type of person could be a risk, I'm telling you, right? And even if they're not bad, it's just you don't know, right? Like maybe it's not somebody you've ever dated before. Okay, maybe from a different culture or whatever. But I do see you taking risks here, okay? But like I said, I see a lot of good planning with that card when it comes down to business. Now let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Crystal wisdom. It says you're going to have to cleanse your aura field. Now, remember when I said that there was drama? Whether it's in you, you're going to have to start balancing yourself. Now, why are you snapping off, right? Why are your emotions high? Okay, the process of healing is needed. What do? Pray, meditate. There's a whole bunch of different stuff that you can do. Specifically for you, you know what you need to do, okay? So this one is saying, be more mindful of your energy. Be more mindful of that, okay? Because there's either drama around you, a person who is dramatic, or it's you, emotions running high, and there's something that needs to heal within your soul, okay? And you got somebody coming up in here that's going to be making you feel, honey, good. Okay, that's the only thing I can tell you. But this needs to be fixed. Something within you needs to be fixed emotionally, mentally balancing out. Let's go ahead. Let's get your astral card. Card that's coming out is Snow Moon. I think this came out before yesterday, right? Let me put this to the side. Let's get one more. We'll talk about it in a minute. Thank you. Here it says sixth house. All right. Sixth house is working career and what is it called? Working career and your health, exercising, that type of stuff. Okay. And then you guys had trine at the bottom of the deck. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and clarify all of this, y'all. Okay. And we are definitely going to get to this deck a little bit later. later on. Okay, so that's why I said we got a lot of decks to get through. So let me go ahead and put this to the side. Okay, now we're going to start clarifying that drama queen. Let's see. Drama queen. Let's get it. This is for Taurus. I do uprights, but if it's in reverse, I'll pay attention to it being in reverse. Here you got the reverse 9 of swords. Really, really good. Okay, so remember when I said that there's this like risk taking, that like you're going to just do it, right? You're going to do something. This card literally says you're releasing fear. I'm not saying that you're there yet. That's the reason why I will be in the upright, because that's the way I read. But it's basically saying you are in the process of releasing. You're in the process of healing and relief. I don't think that you're there, because right now you're all over the place. Oh God, I don't know what to do. There's some insecurities. This is not going to be right. My life is not going to be right. It's all of that, right? So it's both. So, but it's saying that you guys are at this place where you're going to, figure out what you need. If you need support, you'll have support. If you have to, like it says, plan, that's what you're going to do here. We're going to get to that in a minute. But if you have to plan some things out, that's what I see. But yeah, the 9 of swords is saying that, you're in your feelings. Let's get another one for drama queen. Thank you. Oh, yeah. It's a lot that you're holding in. Mm-hmm. You got the 4 of swords the 4 of pentacles that's coming out here. I don't know why I feel that, like, for some of you, you're irritated because you don't have enough money. You're irritated because something is keeping you from moving. I don't know, like maybe you're taking care of family, or maybe you're moody because the person that you're dealing with is at a distance or something. Like it feels like you could be separated from someone, not necessarily because of arguments, but because of distance. Okay, maybe you moved. But I do, for the 4 of Pentacles, it's kind of making me feel like you guys want to go out, have fun. Maybe you want to go on vacation, but you have to conserve your money. You see what I'm saying? You all in your feelings because you're like, damn, like I want to do this, I want to do that. I can't do all of that. So you're a little pissy right now. You're a little pissy. And that's normal. That's like a normal feeling. Okay, there's some things that you're wanting, but I also feel like there's some things that you want to express and you can't express, maybe because you are fearful of how someone is going to respond. That's there, right? Because there's a lot that you're holding in with your heart and mind here with the 4 of Pentacles. It's so funny because I don't think that you guys understand how like this is just going to turn on its head, like totally turn around, which is the reason why that trine is there. But you're burdened by some things. Now let's go ahead. Let's get this technician. It says technician. Let's get it. Technician. Now this is how it fell. It fell it fell upright. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me start with money, and then I want to talk about the person. Let me start with the money, and then we'll talk about the person. Okay. 10 of Pentacles is really, really good. Okay, now you got 6th house here. We already talked about, the money being a little scarce. That's pretty much what you see with snow moon, scarcity, right? Like you don't have as much money. It's that type of thing. But the 10 of Pentacles put you in a better position. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles, it doesn't say how you're going to be in a better position. You just will. It is a very much so stable energy. Some of you guys are at this place now where you're just like holding on to money because you can't spend it the way you want. But then things are going to really start transitioning for you for the better. Where I think I told you this before, where you're not going to necessarily have to go out and think. You just want to buy it. Oh, I can get it, right? Okay. And some of this has something to do with possibly, family maybe helping you. That could be it too. A father, or it could be a man. Now let's get to that. Let's get to someone here that would be more so a romantic partner that is very well to do, very intelligent, very smart. I do see that. I really do. I see that there is someone in your energy that you will be talking to who could be a father, maybe, a divorcee, maybe they're divorced. Okay. I feel like they're well established. Okay. But I am seeing that. Let's get some more for this technician. That's in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. You already know it's upright, but why is this here? Oh, somebody from your past is in here. Somebody in your past. I want to see if there's a new person here, but I haven't talked about the past people too much in the readings lately. I know for a fact intentionally I may say it once and then move on, but no, this is someone that you know. Because it's saying that, of course, this is someone that may want a renewal, okay? Someone who could have definitely been a part of a karmic contract type of thing. And you walked away from this person, okay? And I don't know how long it's been. It does feel like it's been a little period, a little bit of time, but you weren't really ready to invest. Or this person, maybe it's them. Maybe it's them. Okay, like you're like something is in a way, like you're not telling me what it really is, but you're not giving me what I want. So you pretty much pulled your energy back and walked away. Okay, but there is hands down totally a past person here. Very attractive, kind of hard to resist, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Let's get one more for the technician. We're going to describe this person in a minute. We got to finish with the rest of the reading. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's see. 2 of Wands. I don't know. I just kind of think the thing is that you didn't know if this was going to go anywhere. Like I kind of feel like you were kind of like, like they were making a lot of promises that they weren't keeping. Don't you hate those people? Like it's even family members that's like that. Just be talking all this big game. They never follow through. Oh, we're going to go on a vacation. We're going to have family reunions here. We're going to make sure. And this shit never happens. So this is, that can happen with family too, because you got the 10 of Pentacles. But also when we're talking about relationships, this is one of those things where like the person is like, and I'm just saying, I don't know, right? But I'm saying this person is like, I'm going to be with you. You talked about, moving in. I want to marry. This is where I want to do. Ten of Pentacles talks about, yes, I see a future with you. And then it's like, they don't even, that ain't even true. It never comes to fruition. You just sit up here waiting with the 2 of Wands. You're like, oh, okay, so this person wants long term. And it's been about like 2 or 3 months and the person still ain't did nothing. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to propose in that time, but, moving towards the road, it's like almost as if you just met. They're just talking. Exactly. I looked over at the perfect time because I was looking at the chat and the only thing I saw was wolf tickets. Exactly. That's exactly what they're selling. And they want you to believe it, which is the reason why you walk away anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get this crystal wisdom. We're going to get to them in a minute. We're going to get to them. We're not done. We just got to get to the rest of the read. Exactly. Look at this. Knight of Wands. And see, this is the problem because I feel like this is not the only time that this person has left and come back. Or it's like they're there, but they're not there. It's just a non-committal attitude. You know what this is. I don't know why I feel like this person is younger than you or there is some type of age difference. I don't know. Okay. I'm not saying it has to be a huge age difference, but I do feel like this person has an age difference. This person gets so much attention and they love the validation. They do. And I feel like, they say things that they believe for like 2 days. They believe what they're saying. And then what happens is that they look you in the eye and know that you damn serious about wanting a commitment. And then they get fearful and run the other way. And I don't think that this is the only time that they actually did this in relationships. I feel like they're probably known to be this type of person, unfortunately. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see. This is for Taurus. A little bit of a love reading today. We don't usually have that. That's okay. That came out for Sagittarius before. You have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Oh, yeah, this person don't make decisions. None whatsoever. 2 of Swords in reverse. No. Yeah, like a lot of you were waiting for this person to actually pull, follow through on what they say. And if they say that they're going to go, they're going to take you on vacation, you were like, okay, that was like, you said it was going to be June, and here we are in October. Or you said that you were you want to marry me, and that was last year in March. Here we are in October 2024. You didn't do that, right? Like, it's that type of thing. So nothing that they're saying is even remotely, their actions are not backing it. Okay. So it's like the two of swords is saying there really isn't a decision made. And there is a lot of uncertainty, or it has been uncertainty with you about how you should proceed with this person. Because sometimes this talks about a stuck energy. And here you are waiting. All right, let me see if they're going to give me the ring. Let me see if we're going to have that conversation. And it never came. Some of you guys were actually, the person did propose and then they effed up. Now, I do see that, where some of you guys, like, they went out and got the ring and they effed up. So I do see that. Now, this could be also another person that's coming in here who, y'all got real, real close. Something happened and it looks like they may want to return. Let's go ahead. Let's get let's get this 6th house energy here for Taurus. Okay, that's too many. We got the Justice card here. This came with the upright, which is not bad. The only thing that I can say here with the 6th house is you got to get more organized. There's too much scattered energy here. I already know, because you had the 9 of Swords, right? Like, if you know things in your life is not exactly the way you want it to be, some things you need to put in place. And what is that? A routine. Habits. Okay? That's just something that I'm saying here. There's something up here with the Justice card. I mean, that Justice card. Let me see what that means. Money-wise, you guys, it was bad, y'all. Some of y'all, as far as money, yikes. You working like crazy and still can barely pay your bills. Okay, love it. Okay, you got the Magician's card. Love it. All right. Okay. There is going to be an improvement with money, but there's going to be some changes. Now, remember, we saw Technician, which talks about planning and needing to make adjustments or tweaking. Some of you, I don't see you doing the same thing that you're going to be doing now. I just don't see it. Like that. That's the only way that your money is going to get better or grow. That's what I'm saying. Even this card here with Snow Moon even talks about making plans for the future. I just not saw that. Okay. You see how it's saying planning. That means you have to prepare for something. Something cannot be the same, or it's not going to remain the same. It's just not. I don't see it. Okay. So as far as money wise, I do feel like, it's not even feel. I see that it's going to get better, but you're going to have to take some actions and make some decisions, maybe some hard decisions about what you need to do to get to that point. Certain commitments, maybe you're trying to figure out if you should sign a contract or something. I don't know. Look at what fell out. I just want y'all to see that. It literally just fell out just like that. I already know you got new love here. Oh my God, I love it. Let's go ahead. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's get to the situation deck really, really quickly. And then we're going to go to your person. This is for Taurus. First card that's coming out that says coming together, reconciliation. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Okay, because I already told you somebody from the past is coming back up in here. And what did I say? Didn't I say it was probably some type of like karmic, like soul contract? And it is. What are you going to do though? Because a lot of y'all was in the comment section talking about hell no. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to. Okay. Some of you guys really thought this was your twin flame anyway. And that's probably really why you were hurting. Anyway, yeah, it's an up and down. 1 minute you actually want this person and 1 minute you don't. But I feel like this is the way the relationship has been going. This is where the connection has been going. We already saw the moody energy, right? The drama queen. Oh my God, emotions are running high because you still love someone, or you're still holding on to the feeling, or you're holding on to something that's causing these triggers. Darius said it's a no for me. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get the last one. Here it says ghosted, blocked, or cut off. Is that true? You're worried about the today, the now, the present. You ain't worried about tomorrow. You like, and truthfully, I feel like that's a really good way of doing it, right? Like, I feel like if it happens, it happens. But at the same time, let's just be honest. Not all of you are going to take a pass back. It's just not going to happen. Like, will they attempt to come back in here? Yeah, they could. But does it mean that you want them? No, not really. Not really. But we're going to find out why is Taurus so pissy? Why are they so pissy? Let's see. You know what? Before I even get to that, let me do something. Now, see, I want to do something because who was the first person? It was Darius. Darius says it's a no. Let me see. Is that correct for Darius? Will she take her person back? And I'm going to show you the card where I can tell you that that's not true, that you're capping. Your person will try to come back up in here. That is a fact. Will you take them back, though? Yikes, sir. I don't think so. I think it's going to be someone new that you actually like. So you were absolutely correct, Darius. You were right. You were not capping. Yvonne. Is Yvonne capping? Is Yvonne capping? Hold on, I need one more card because Yvonne might be capping. Hold on. Yvonne may be capping. Yvonne, you capping, sweets. Sorry, Yvonne, you capping. Anywho, let's continue. Watch Yvonne gonna be in the comment section. Watch her gonna be in the comment section. She gonna be like, don't be lying on me yet. See, I already know them. I already know Darius, right? But Yvonne, I wasn't really sure. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. She said, you a lie. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like, it's almost showing for you, it's almost showing like you're waiting for the person to come back. Now, I will give you this. Maybe you know that the person's going to come back because that's what they've been doing. Now, it didn't say that you were going to go out with the person, but it's almost like your energy is suspended. Like, okay, what are they going to do? Are they going to come back? And you just have to be careful about that. See, with Darius' energy, it was like, hell no, I want somebody else. But with yours, it was kind of like you were teetering. You were teetering a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I can't say it's true, but I definitely see that energy of kind of waiting. Okay. All right, let's see who this person is. Let's get their energy and their personality here. This is going to be for Taurus. Oh, all right. So this is the way that they feel. Okay. So the way that they feel is saying, well, the first one says that this person was not ever being real and authentic to begin with. That's basically what they were saying, right? So it says it was, how can I explain it? It's saying that this person wanted you to believe that they were something that they really were not. You know what I mean? Like they had this, they wanted you to have this certain view of them being holier than thou, or, you know, supreme ding-a-ling or something like that. I don't know. But that's just something that I'm seeing when it comes down to this person. Okay. You know what? I am going to tell you, for a few of you, it almost feels like somebody has had like an awakening. And I don't want to say that for everybody, right? Because I don't want everybody like, oh my God, like my person's going to come back in here because they had an awakening. I'm saying that for a few of you, I feel like that's what happened. Like, they could have been away from you for a while, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, man, I really miss Taurus. I don't want to talk to them or something. So that could happen, y'all. Because the next card that came out was Magician. You had it twice. You had the Magician twice. And what does that mean? Making a possible impossible? I mean, we just kind of got to look at it the way that is. And on here, it literally says resolution. Y'all think I'm lying. No, I'm not. It literally says it right there. Can y'all see that? Right there. Resolution. Boom. Now, I'm not saying that they can't be a new person, But I'm saying that I'm looking at the cards for what I said before this even came out, right? Before those two cards came out, I said that there was somebody coming back up in here. And it could be somebody who's really trying to make something work. Is it up to you? Yeah. I mean, I said that the person may come back in, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to take them back. It doesn't mean that. Okay. It just means that like maybe they just was been thinking, maybe they have, and it says transformative. There you go. You know, I feel like some of your people, whoever you were dealing with, had this deep seated fear about failure in relationships, right? And the truth of the matter is that they may have really really liked you, but you made them feel like they were, this is the end of the road. That if I be with them, then my life is over, right? And people think that way instead of looking at it having the rest of your life being in a really beautiful relationship. It to them it feels like it's prison. It's a psychological scare, right? It's an unwillingness to actually experience bliss for the most part because their mind just don't work that way. And that's what I feel. I'm just telling you what I see. Let's get one more. I'm just telling you what I see. And they could truly have lost you. You know, and for some of you, that's going to be the case because I see new people, right? Um, but then we look at the first card. Let's get the last one here. The Taurus. This one came out in the upright. Look at this. Oh my God. I don't know. Somebody's coming in here with a really good personality. Even if it's somebody from your past, I really don't see a problem. Now, I'm not saying this with everybody, y'all. Please don't. It says that this person is now stable and reliable and caring and generous and protective. This is a rare personality. This is really on the cards, y'all. So even if this is somebody new, well, look at what it's saying. This is a soulmate if it's a new person. This is the reason why there's a very strong connection. You guys feel it. You're like, damn, I'm a man. There's something about this person. I don't know how to put my finger on it. The way that they treat me, the way that they talk to me. Like, yeah, oh yeah. I actually told you that before any of these cards came out. Remember when I was like, oh, there's somebody. Yeah, I saw it. But it's what they're doing that's making you feel like that, right? Like it's not just like I'm just talking. I'm describing to you what they're doing to make you feel like this is good. Now, I want to kind of describe who this person could be. For some of you, divine, I'm not going to say it. Somebody, a nurse. There could be a nurse or a doctor. Someone who's a teacher or a financial counselor, or it could be like a school counselor. I also feel like this person, some of you guys are dealing with someone in the spiritual realm, meaning, I don't know, maybe a pastor, preacher, something like that. That's what I feel. I don't know. It's something like that. I also feel like you're dealing with someone who's either a firefighter or a police officer. Okay. I don't see a judge. I see someone who carries a gun. Okay. I see someone who works in an office, someone who is in a suit. Now that goes back to this card. Okay. Someone who is in a suit or wears a suit and tie. So in a professional field, hands down, very good looking, very posh, right? And that's for a few of you because I see uniforms for some and others. It is showing someone literally that is in like a suit and tie. I feel like this is a lot of you are dealing with someone who could either A have been married before or they are a father or a mother. That is what I see. I also feel like this person loves this person. Okay, I feel like when you meet this person is going to have a cat that is orange. They have an orange cat. I also feel like if you do meet this person is going to have a child that is a boy. Now, yes, it could have a girl, but I'm saying this it's a little boy that I see. Okay, maybe around 7 years old. Then I also feel like this person is very athletic, or this person used to play sports when they were younger, or in high school, or in college, or something like that. That's what I see. I feel like they're going to tell you about a story about how they had this huge failure, either with money or a relationship, that they don't want to repeat that again. So this is the reason why they're going to be moving very slowly. Okay. So that's kind of what I see. I don't know. This person could wear contacts or glasses. I also feel like this person does something online, or they are some type of computer geek. Somebody said freak. I said geek. Okay. All right. They could also be something in the legal field. So there we go. So I did say something about someone carrying a gun, but I also feel like there's someone that could be in a legal field. There could be a lawyer. I don't see a judge though. I do not. I do not see a judge. And I'm also seeing that there is someone who is, this could be someone who is of the same sex as well. Okay. Or some of you guys are going to be exploring that. Oh my gosh, that's what I see. That's what I see. Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you are interested in a reading, particularly Nicole or anyone else, all the information is down below in the description box. I actually have been scheduling for tomorrow. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and send that if you want to.